Me have a battle with the mosquito them right now. Lord of mercy. On the one thing and next. Andrew mosquito them, you know. Andrew mosquito them. Andrew make pestilence company land. Bag of rain and judgment. Wanna like up the videos when you come in there for me, please. Lord have mercy. We got the people in Bolo VNR. You there? We got the people in Bolo VNR 2.2. Bolo VNR clips. Alright. Can't work with this, I know. Well, I have to go work with it, you know. I have to go work with it. Mosquito, they're relentless. I killed a couple of them a while ago. And now, a time for get to the content. Now, welcome again, ladies and gentlemen. Desmond Mckenzie just exposed himself in another press conference here. I'm going to tell you now why I said that. I'm going to tell you why I say that. I'm going to explain why I say that. Trust me, I am. Oh, you guys know I am. You might not agree with my assessment. You might think it is a stretch. But I'm definitely going to explain what I mean. Andrew Holness, why, like, you need to, you have so many titles, but the hypocrisy, brother. It's the hypocrisy for me. And the lies. No, sir. And you see, he was finished, you know, with his speech, you know. And some know say Andrew I watch we know people. Andrew Holness I watch a vlog of them, yeah? And if him not watch a vlog of them, him have people I watch a vlog of them, and the people them I go back to him and I report to him and I send him clips and screenshots. Me believe so that happen. That is my belief. That is my belief. Right? Let me say Team PMP. Now, of course, the PMP rattle up the brains of Desmond Mckenzie. Yes, they sure did. They sure did. Them rattle up them brains, you understand? I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. Recently, Desmond Mckenzie, the whole thing with, what's your name? Juliet Holness in a parliament trying to shut down the PMP from asking critical questions about the monies to send to the municipalities for drains and stuff like that, right? Yeah, this is the one I want. I have to play this. Because I don't need to remember what was said. The following is a release. I have to play that because I don't need to remember what was said there. You understand? And also there's another clip from Mr. What's the virgin name again? Mr. Norman Scott. Yeah, I have to play that clip there for context. Because I tell you, no, I diss about them, you know. Find Mr. Norman Scott quick and fast. I wonder if I did send it to myself. I think I did, you know. I think I did send it to myself. Norman Scott. I think I write that so. This is the Observer. That are him, but Norman Scott video supposed to the... man, did I send it to myself? I guess not. No, only send the one with Desmond. And Desmond run out right there, so. But it's all good. No worries. No worries. Give the people them some time for come in. Come in, people. Bolo is here. Like up the live and share up the live. You don't want to miss this. Oh, the press conference that they had. was really to confirm everything that I said this morning in terms of the severity of the storm, the potential severity of the storm. That's what that was. They are worried, guys. Let me tell you something. If you guys watch the full press conference, they are worried. They are extremely worried. Right now, Andrew Holness are talking about faith and hope and them something and God intervention. And them pray say, you know, the thing not really go as bad as it looks. It is very bad. That's how it looks. Yeah? Me have to watch them because I want to hear them say I want to get updates on what them are dealing with, because they claim that, and they keep showing jobs at the media, at us. We are a problem for Andrew Holness, and he confirmed it in this interview, in this thing. We are a problem for them, you know. They do not like independent media. They are against independent media, as dictators are. Dictators don't like independent media. Dictators like when they can control the media and tell them what to do and what to say and how to say it and what story to put out there. Put out our story the way how we say it. Don't add anything, don't take away, like them a God, and for them words stand all resolute. Meanwhile telling us that, listen, what we say up here about the storm, it can be altered by God. So God have the last say either way. You feel me I deal with? God have the last say either way. You can't go around God. Them is not God. Yeah? So even though them come on and them a tell with this and that about the storm, they don't really have the last say. So they can't come and say, oh, it's definitive, you know. What because we said it has to happen this way. No. That's not how it works. Not saying it's not credible, you know. It's the best information that they can give to you. You get me? Right? It is the best info that they can give to you. No, man, this is serious. I remember an interview with the Honorable Norman Scott. Why am I not seeing it yet? Which day it is? You know why I'm not see it? Because I'm slow. I went on the wrong thing. It's not them. It's not the Observer they do the interview. Because I know Mr. Desmond Mckenzie a while ago. And right after Desmond Mckenzie, Ronnie's what's up? Right after Desmond Mckenzie came. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, never mind. Melissa is a bad girl, yeah, people? Melissa is not to be trifled with. Melissa is a very bad girl. Alright? She is coming. They are confirming a direct hit. And let me tell you something. If it's a direct hit and what they have projected to be so, Melissa is coming to kick ass. No two ways about it. Melissa ain't playing with Jamaica. So if you live in certain areas that you know flood, leave. Go your family them house. Leave. That is my recommendation. And subsequently, pretty much, that's what the Prime Minister is saying as well. That's what he's saying, you know. Him say it soft, like, you know, listen, man, I know, I understand, you know, you guys will be reluctant, but hey, if you can go to your family's house. I saw him attack. But me is here to tell you, see it here, this is what I look for. I am here to tell you, leave. Leave, people, leave. It don't worth it. Just leave. Now, this is where it starts, ladies and gentlemen. Right, that's it. This is where it starts. Oh, wow. This is where it starts. Do I wanna play? You know what? Let me play a film one. Cause we have to go back to from the start, you know. To get the context. Some people might be coming in that's not familiar. So let's go back and no. Here we go, right here. This is it. Let's see what Desmond Mckenzie had to say first.
I listened to a radio station yesterday and here have a meeting in the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation where the councillors are raising concerns.
Like up the live, please.
About lack of funding to fund or to pay for works that have been given out in their respective divisions and they can't get the allocations. And my disappointment out of that meeting was the response of the Deputy Mayor of Spanish Town, who in responding to the councillor's concern made a remark that they are not getting any money from the Ministry of Local Government. Well, I want to say this morning, it is a lie from the pit of hell. And I want to clear the air because I don't want anybody to give the impression that this administration is withholding funds from any municipal corporation. Let me say this. There are three elements of funding.
On the year where him say, he don't want joy, he doesn't want anybody to give the impression, right? The man said, Desmond Mckenzie said he doesn't want anybody to give the impression that they are withholding funds from the People's National Party. Listen again.
Give the impression that this administration is withholding funds from any municipal corporation. Let me say this. There are three elements of funding.
No municipal cooperation. Right? You don't want nobody get the impression so them are withhold funds from any municipal cooperation. Is it about the impression or is it about what the truth is? Because you can give an impression, you know. But are you saying that you're not holding any money from them? So my point is that they're more concerned about the perception than the truth. That's what I get from it. Tell me what you get. Let's continue. TikTok, wagwan, like up your life, like up your life.
The first one is the parochial revenue fund, which is 66 1/3% of the proceeds of motor vehicle license, etc. So everything that is motor vehicle wise, that is paid into the tax office, local government gets 66 1/3%.
You know what Desmond Mckenzie is talking about right here? It's mighty interesting that he went to this route, you know, because he's explaining the nuances of how municipalities work and funding, right? I'm going to follow, you know, because the question was about whether or not they got money after August to clean the drains. That is what the question is about, you know. It's about the lack of preparedness, right? So I think this is what happened. They have gotten caught red-handed in terms of lack of preparation, right? That's what is happening, ladies and gentlemen. And they are using all their efforts to PR their way and spin this thing to suggest that somehow the PMP is telling a lie on them. What a look a bit, we're going away.
To be shared amongst all the municipal corporations. It is not the Ministry of Local Government that determines the allocation. It is.
You hear that? So he might take away himself from all responsibility, you know. It's not the ministry. We are not responsible for any allocation. Want to hear him?
It's based on your road network that the calculation is done and the figure is sent to the ministry and the ministry will advise the local.
All of this way I explain, you know. The road network, whatever. Did they get the money in October? Did some of them get the money in August? That is the argument, sir. We have a hurricane stamp and we write our doorstep. And the people them say them don't get no money last month. We mean October last month. Some of them don't get no money as far back as July. And that them say, I know we say so. So where the money there? Why them not get the money from the government? That's all. If you come answer if them get the money or not. Here man come go around corner what they can do and which money they have. Listen.
Local authority that your PRF allocation for the month is $5. You must submit your programs. We can't hold on that money. And the only money that is owed to the municipal corporations from PRF is from August because we are not getting in the programs from the MCs requesting the funds for the month of August.
So you hear that? So him now say yes, August them not get no money. So they not get no money. So they did right, they not get no money. But him a go put the blame on them because him a go say, well, them not sending no program, so that's why them don't get the money. Wanna see the spin doctor thing? But a while ago him a tell you say, we don't want them create an impression like say we are all the money from them. So you tell me say hurricane season now come up, my general. Right there. And he never done pound say, listen, you see this bag of talking to and I tell you about his system and everything. When the boy long to it, I want to look in our own area. And look upon the major drains them and tell me say this government are us prepared for the floods. And the answer is no. You know why? The little rain them will fall, expose them. The little rain will fall at Spur Tree Hill, the little rain will fall at town, it exposed them. We mash up people's property because the drains were not properly clean. F1 people, the people them they have flagged me for no reason. Now what is? How could I cause all of this? It must be elaborate. Me dey on the TikTok live 5 minutes now and them a flag me already. That's why I'm going to come on TikTok again, you know. You understand? Over here say demon then you know, from the labor right side, you know. Peer demon over here so. From the labor right side. I most nasty set of Jamaicans there on TikTok. You understand? The one with me I talk about, the bad one them. The bad one them there on TikTok, them bad, you know. Anything come out of them out there chatting, you know. They just stay up on YouTube. Good as we are deal with. Big up yourself. Right? Let's continue.
And the mayor and the deputy mayor knows better than what he's saying. The other source of funding that they get is from trade license. Again, trade license is collected by TAJ and is remitted to the MCs. It don't come to the Ministry of Local Government. And the third
Hi, Christine.
funding that they get is property taxes. Property taxes covers the entire administration of local government. Property taxes pay for garbage collection. Property taxes pay the councillors' salary. Property taxes.
So why you talk about it for? If property tax not clean drain, the issue is the drains. That's what I talk about. The issues is the drains, bro. Not salary. Obviously, the money they are used to other things. So what you talk about it for?
Pay the workers of the municipal corporation. So the Ministry of Local Government don't hold on any money.
Yankee bless.
And what they are not telling the country,
Gaza
and
security.
telling the municipalities,
Sean Jack,
that
big
there
up.
are 13 schemes of own source revenues that the municipal corporation have at their disposal, that nobody can tell them how to use that money. They determine how their own source revenues are used.
And so
I'm
what?
not going to be bullied by anybody who want to create mischief.
Bullying coming. You see foolishness?
Look at the state of your administration of your municipality first.
If man go and say somebody I try to him have the money, you know. Him a government, central government, you know. And him a make you look like say them a try bully him to take the money out time pocket. Elga Wagwan. You see foolishness? This don't make no sense. This a garbage. You understand? It don't make no sense what you must say. What kind of bullying? What kind of stance that you're taking? Remember, so the people them need the resources to clean the drain them, brother. I don't understand. I don't understand what you're doing.
Torrential, downpour, and
I don't understand what
The
you're doing.
following is brought to you by
Hold on, them people. I don't, let me see. I want to find a mystic sensation talk about this brother, you know, Desmond Mckenzie. That's how me want to find. Because Mystic Sensation break it down. Properly and call him out for your foolishness. Zane, let me see. See if I can see.
Strong, robust, structural, solid structural drainage system. And not only that we need them, we need to upkeep them. Not one of them. Right? Talking of how this leadership is present everywhere. Man, this is beyond dunceness. This is beyond dunceness. Because at the end of the day, right, you cannot be preparing for such system, hurricane, tropical storm, and you don't have a proper drainage system put in place. And they don't want to speak about it. Some can take themselves. From burial, a lot of the contractors have not been paid.
Ah, see that?
They should be paying them too. I used to be hearing enough to take themselves. Came out and lied.
See that?
And said, and then, between then and now, right, you're keeping of the system not being done. When you look, and I'm going to show you something, people. When you look at the toilets now, what we are doing now, and you see the amount of debris that they are taking out of the gullies, and you said, my God, several trucks moving out debris from out of the
shouldn't stay like that.
And you say to yourself that if it was having a consistent beer on the system, cleaning the system appropriately, then you wouldn't have to have that. So it goes to show you how reactive the government is as opposed to being proactive.
Talk to them.
And mainstream journalists, right, need to speak on these issues. Ask the government that, okay, if you have, right, where you have the drainage system, you have proper upkeep of the drainage system, and new drainage system, right, input in place, right, we would be better prepared.
Of course.
But that is not the conversation. And you see, they are now having a so-called press conference, and they are diverting away from addressing that situation.
Exactly.
Not one of them.
Exactly.
They are diverting away from speaking about a solid, right, drainage system that would help to alleviate many of the flooding.
Yes.
And
oh God, the people in Bolo and our clips. None of them hit the like button yet. Joy. No, I can't believe this. Come on, people. Come on. Better than that. Hit the like button for me then, please. Come on. Come on.
This situation continues.
Smash up the like button. Smash up the like button.
So here is the prudency. Here is the leadership.
Yes.
Leadership is totally missing.
Missing in action,
now,
General.
Let me just show some clips as it relates to what I'm talking about. And we are going to show situations from burial that existed from burial
till now.
A situation that we're still dealing with
till now.
This current situation.
Yes.
So what is the resolution?
Exactly.
What is the resolution, Prime Minister Andrew Holness? What is the resolution? The resolution is the answer cannot be that every year we know that we are...
Let me tell you what Andrew Holness government resolution. Their resolution is to react to damage. Not limit damage, not try to prevent damage, but react to the damage. Monica, Patsy, big up. Lipstick Wagwan. That is their modus operandi. Them say them prepare now. The light will be shut off. Right? The water will be locked off. Right? Your light bill will get higher. You understand? Because, and them explain why it get higher. Them no find one way to make a light bill less now. Your light bill off the high. So they have prepared in a reactive manner. They haven't done the preparation to prevent. Is a after the damage reaction them have, you know. If you don't notice, you know, pay attention to them wording and what them say on the press conference them, you know. From JPS to Flow, all of them. It's all about. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that about I'm not gonna say that about the service provider them still. Some of them is limiting damage. pretty much limiting damage, right? But in terms of the government and the drains them, fundamentally, guys, we all have to admit this is not abusive criticism. There's no way we live in a tropical zone and you don't have procedures in place, plans in place to adequately deal with storms, potential storms. Suppose Melissa they just rush in power quick without warning and reach in a 24 hour. Because remember say it developed in the waters of the Caribbean, you know. Suppose Melissa reach Jamaica what 5 days ago. Suppose she just develop, build up fast, have the same high climb with the rain and everything, and just run in from Jamaica and just sit down from Jamaica. So, oh God, man. I just want you guys to imagine the catastrophic damage and the loss of life that we would have had if that was the case. Because in Parliament, Juliet Holness was more concerned about stopping the People's National Party from asking critical questions to get clarity for their people so that they could get also clarity of how and what measures they need to put in place to try and prepare for the coming storm. She was more interested in shutting them down than having them formulate their questions. That's what she was interested in. And it's foolishness. Absolute rubbish. Right? And then Desmond Mckenzie get caught with 3 pants down. Right? Because the municipality them say, brother, yo, what go on with the money? We don't get the money August, you know? I know man tell me, say, oh, you know, say a fool fault when we don't get the money August. Listen to me, man. Let me tell you something. As the government, if I am the government, for the safety of my people, even if there was a paperwork or technicality from the municipalities that they did not actually send through, I would have said to them, listen, I'm going to send you the money anyway, you know, because these drains need to be cleaned, you know. And right now, especially when you look at the 2 look rain them fall the other day, that should have mobilized the entire government to react in kind, right? And the reaction, a quick reaction to those disasters, which was just hurricane, would have had them really prepared for this big disaster that is coming now. But what did they do? Nothing. Same, them just do the same thing. And you see, we've only voted for this, you know, the ones them that did, you know. I mean, I talk about them still in the election. The people them will vote for Andrew Holness. If we never vote for him, then couldn't he for election. Point blank period. And only me a blame. Only me a blame. And if you not hear me right now, I want to suffer any damages from this hurricane, not that I wish it to happen, you have nobody to blame but yourself, because this is the type of government that you wanted in power. If this is how they operate, them is a PR government. Them is not a proactive government. Them left for the other part of proactive and them keep the PR. Spell proactive. P-R-O-C-A-C-T-I-V-E. Them left out all of the other part and left PR alone them I work with. They are not proactive. Them PR. So them come with them spin thing and them something there. That them do.
We are going to approach an hurricane system and we continue to do what we always do, right? Nothing. When the hurricane come in,
yes,
we're talking about disaster preparedness. We come out and we give statement and we give speech.
All type of word and PR.
Hurricane straps. We tell people to do this and we tell people to do that. And we are not doing the firm structural development that's supposed to alleviate, right, unnecessary flooding. I mean, we can't stop the season.
No.
Right? The season is out of nature. We farm into a location, into a hurricane belt. So we have the season. So we can't stop it. But we can prepare
simple facts, Yankee bless.
What can come and the aftermath of these storms. And I hear the basis are hurricane or,
you know,
whatever it is. Right?
Let me tell you about them, man. Let me tell you about them. And this is why I'm glad say the PMP them steal the election from the PMP. Because the man them really use up the money, you know. And that go on, you know, the man them use up the money to blows and skirt. And the money the man them use up. And everybody knows, oh, when we are going, there is no money. There is not enough money. You're not going to talk about 3 million allocated 400 million. Hey, I'm telling you something, man.
In the situation, and we have to act with the quality of leadership by doing the right thing. And what is the right thing? Jamaica need strong, robust, solid structural drainage system. And not only that we need them, we need to upkeep them. How many of our drain? This is what I want to ask the Jamaica Labour Party administration.
Yes.
Have you ever done a statistics in terms of going around the island and see how many of these drains, you understand, not having proper upkeep?
That is the thing.
You are going to be shamed.
True.
You are going to be shamed as to your administration. And Andrew Holness, let me talk to you specifically.
Hold on before you talk to Andrew Holness. Miss Rosha, in a fair constituency, in a St. Thomas. See, when the election preparation are before the election, the campaigning, that lady has been constantly talking about once main drain. A main drainage problem. And sometimes I wonder, I say to myself, so all them things take so long to fix. All them things take so long to fix. You know, say TikTok, me I go end the live and come back in the car. Them a flag the live, brother. Be a flag, them a flag my live.
Because this is so, and this is one of the reasons why you have the challenge in your constituency. Drainage in your area, you being the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness. A lot of those drainages been blocked.
Nasty. Theme area.
Andrew Holness, you have neglected
of
your
course.
constituents. A lot of people.
Yo, listen to me. I could never be the MP for my area and also the Prime Minister. And my gutter them look like how the one them looking at Andrew Holness constituency. You ever see some of them? You see bag of zinc fence, the place gonna look so. The aesthetics of the place will have to look better, brother. Me can't bank on prosperity, but the people them in my constituency not prosperous. And you know have a certain look about it. But now say you got exhaust all of the funds them because I are the Prime Minister inside of your constituency alone. But my God, man. Make we see one little bit of favoritism in your constituency, you know? Make we see why the people them vote for you over and over again in your constituency, you know? Make we see some development, you know? Make we see the youth them a shine out of your constituency, you know? Make we see the most educated, the most talented youth them a come out of your constituency, you know? As the Prime Minister, we are talking about, you know, prosperity and transparency and good governance, and you are the standard, then how comes the constituency is not the standard? How comes your constituency is not the standard? That's crazy, bro.
I'm talking within the constituents, and that's why you have the problem with Buchanan now in court, which you how to lose the constituents.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And so then these are serious social issues, and this show the sort of leadership that you're offering.
Poor leadership.
It is madness. So let us go into, because I want to address Big Mama. I want to put Big Mama in place. Now, let us go to some of this on the burial history of flooding. Let us show Jamaican people what I'm talking about.
Look at this.
Now, people, this is what we are talking about. This is 2024. Here's the date. Look at what happened.
So burial there. Big old town. Flood out. Light, everything. It's that crossroad. Look at that. Are they prepared for this? Are they prepared for this? To prevent this? Why that happen? You see that? Wow. Wow. Look at that. And this storm have more rain in it. It have more water. So you can imagine how crossroad are going to look. Oh, Prudence, I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you so much. I want to say publicly, thank Prudence. Thank you, Prudence, for the wonderful and generous donation that you sent to the Zelle. Thank you so much. Alright? Big up.
Look at the heavy body of water during burial situation.
Exactly.
Now, let me show you another thing. No, what I'm talking about, I want Jamaica to observe and I want mainstream media to pick it up. You understand?
Them now pick it up. Them now pick it up.
Strong, robust, structural drainage system.
Them now pick it up.
That
Them
is
now
going to
pick it up.
solve 3/4
Rose McIntosh
of the problem relating to flooding.
Oh, that we just see a while ago. That was last year, 2024, in Crossroad, Beryl.
Right? The damage of property, the loss of products, and all of that. A good drainage system is going to alleviate several of those problems. Unnecessary flooding as a result of poor leadership.
True, man.
And Holness leadership.
True, man.
If you're not aiming to say, okay, all right, we are dealing with this. This is a seasonal thing. What policy you have around a seasonal issue as it relates to the hurricane?
Yeah.
Or are you going to effectively deal with a seasonal issue?
Right.
So that every year you're just going to be reactive.
Ah.
10 years you've been there, you're just being reactive.
Yes.
Come on. I am showing you now the actual situation. Simple means you must have a paradigm shift.
And then, remember say, Andrew Holness' whole campaign was for change, you know. Andrew Holness' whole campaign was for better governance, you know. And he promised the people that he could do it. So, why is it that we are, he under his tutelage, when it comes to disaster preparedness, something that is so important because we live in the position of the earth that we are. Why is it that his government has not formulated a structured, robust plan to aid in limiting the damages and slowing down the economy? Because you hear them start talking about the GDP already and the possible impact what this disaster might have on the GDP. Dark days ahead, ladies and gentlemen. And remember, it's going to damage. If this hurricane comes, it's going to damage agriculture, you know. And we already we have been importing so much already. So you know what is going to happen? We're going to import more. And the importation bill is going to get higher. And 60% of that importation bill is US dollars. And the US dollars is going to go up, mummy. May I tell you, say, all mummy couldn't have no program in a car, mummy. Mummy would have just started things. I love mummy, I see. Mummy, but tell people, say, it is my belief that these people are doing this on purpose. It is my belief that we are intentionally being sabotaged as a country in terms of our economy and everything, agriculture, everything. That is my belief. I do not trust the Jamaica Labour Party. Historically, they have done this before with the CIA and Edward Siaga. I don't trust them. The PMP built it up and then broke it down, tear it down and destroy it. The JLP is the only government that has had 60 seats, almost the entire Jamaica one time, from 1983 to 86. And if you look at those years and you look at the development of Jamaica, and you look at the strength of the dollar, and you look at the economy and the GDP and everything, it was destruction personified. Jamaica was worse after the 3 years than it was 3 years before, and that's facts. That's facts. The man them is the weapon that farm against Jamaica, the Jamaica Labour Party. I kid you not. Mervyn, and this is why they don't like independent journalists, because we can share our opinions that is not based in facts. But most of the time, the things that we are saying is what people are thinking as well. Because the people see what they see and assess it, how them assess it. And they want mainstream media for program of mind and pacify you to not think for yourselves. And over here, we encourage you to think for yourself. And in some instances, big up Andre with him calling show, big up Colin Bell. You see me I say, and all the other vloggers them, where you can call in and the people them express themselves. You see me I deal with and talk the things them. Big up the people them, Dre Brian. You feel me I say? Big up the people them on TikTok who do that the best with them platform, Mama Son. You see me I deal with Caution, everybody. Big up on yourself. Because the people's voices are being heard. And they don't like it. They want to control the narrative. Because they want to maintain power. Controlling the narrative helps them to maintain power. But you see power? Power is a fickle thing. And that's why I gotta have the sovereignty over power.
In terms of dealing with, right, the upkeeping of our drainage system and put in some new drainage system that fits the modern time, right?
Full time no man.
So then this is what we are saying. You understand? As a result of prudency. Now, look at this, my Jamaican people. Let us go to the next video.
Jacqueline, what's up, Jacqueline?
Right? The prolonged madness.
Alex, big up. Look at this. Cave Valley. Cave Valley. Cave Valley, Senton. July 4th, 2024. Look there. Total flooding. Water cyclones sitting on the town. What have they done to prevent that from happening? What projects have they put in place to stop that from happening?
Am I showing this?
Huh?
It simply means that when this system finishes with us, right, depend if it reaches category 4.
Oh God, man.
Some of the same areas that you have seen that similar type of flooding, you are going to see it in 2025.
Exactly. And Andrew Holness confirmed that in their press conference. Him tell them it's more than likely the same places them were flooded in a barrel. They are going to flood again. Why? Because there was no preparation, no plan, no not put in place. Right? For mitigate those circumstances. You understand? I'm not saying that them are going to have all of this money for put proper drainage system. Proper drainage system would mean proper construction of the roads to begin with. You understand? Making sure that the roads them, the drainage them big and broad and brawling and nice. So the water can get to go to the sea and you channel the water where you want it to go. That would limit the damage of the roads, and it also would limit any flooding as long as those drains are kept clean, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, that is the key. Keeping those drains clean.
And if you go back in history, right, as it relates to all of the serious hurricanes that affected in those areas, you still see them. The reoccurrence of these situations and nothing happened.
Nothing.
So look at the next clip, my people. I'm just showing you. Look at this. I want Andrew Holness to get it, because he doesn't get it. Look at this.
What happened a few days ago, and now it's official. Melissa is no longer just a concern. It's expected to strengthen into a catastrophic hurricane. The storm has slowed almost to a standstill in the central Caribbean, drifting west-northwest at barely 2 miles an hour. Winds remain near 50 miles per hour, but forecasters now say Melissa could reach Category 4 strength by Monday, and possibly Category 5 as it feeds on record heat from the Caribbean Sea. This storm is moving through an environment that couldn't be more favorable for explosive growth. Deep, warm water, low wind shear, and extreme humidity. The real threat is not just wind, but rain. Haiti, Jamaica, Cuba, and the Dominican Republic are bracing for torrential downpours that could last for days. Flash floods, mudslides, and widespread power outages are all likely. In mountainous regions, rainfall totals could top 20 inches, enough to destroy infrastructure and cut off entire communities. Officials have closed schools, suspended transport, and urged people in flood zones to evacuate. The system's slow crawl will magnify every impact. Even areas outside the direct path will face flooding and coastal surge. For the United States, the threat remains low. But for the Northern Caribbean, this is the storm of the season. Potentially the most powerful system of 2025. We said this...
All right. Now, let us show some recent development, right, as it relates to we are addressing some situation and cleaning some drains. And when you see the level of debris, right, it's just appalling. Right? And you wonder what the government is doing with taxpayers' money.
That me I say?
All of the taxpayers
Hi, Monica.
were paying their money. They're also paying for the fact that they need those drains to be sustained. They need them to be upkeep, right? And they need to have a strong system put in place to preserve our drainage system. Now look at this, my Jamaican.
This road is almost impossible.
So that's video footage showing a major problem in Jamaica. Bvrclips Avenue in Barbican is already underwater, with roads impossible to drive on because of heavy rain. This is a big concern because Jamaica constantly struggles with flooding, and now there's Tropical Storm Melissa coming. The government has issued a watch, warning people to get ready for more heavy rain, flash floods, and landslides as the slow-moving storm gets closer.
This guy is coming. This is
Jamaica.
Wow.
So the clip that I show is 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
And remember that
Well, 3 days ago.
Melissa has not taken effect as yet.
That is the thing.
And you have seen
Come on,
that
man.
without Melissa take any effect, serious effect.
Yes.
You see what is happening?
Look at the ground.
Because the drainage system is porous.
Poor.
Andrew Holness, are you not talking? The system is porous. So the
Desmond, Mckenzie, are you we are talk to? When the people them are talk about the money and the funding, you are talk about people not sending this and sending that, and them for sending piece of paper, brother. Send the money. Wanna see what go on. Forget, yo, listen, let me tell you something, man. You see an emergency, and you talk about saving people's life, massive amount of people's life, throw protocol out the window. Do it yourself if you really care about Jamaica, if you are really servant of the people. And a PMP municipalities alone, you say. You say the municipalities, them. In the previous video when we play, you said them not sending something and them have sending this to get the allocation for August. Some plans to project and all of that. You see what I deal with? Link them and say, brother, why would not have plans for the project for clean the drain them? Why would not hear nothing from now to October this? The drain they want clean, you know? Listen, on draft up a plan and send to the office for clean the drain them and make sure so the drain them clean. And then you, as a man, you're responsible for them things as a minister. You send out your people them and make them supervise the thing them and the work them. And make sure so the work them get done. And then you report the work them getting done. You do your proper documentation. You do your video them. You feel me I deal with? And put it out there. See it there? Sandy Bay clean, Panisa Party. Over there so, in a St. Elizabeth clean. St. Thomas clean over there so. Portmore. You feel me I deal with? All our lowland areas them. If you really care, you're serious about your job. We need people who are passionate about service and work in a government, especially in the top leadership in a central government. Because it all boils down back to you. You cannot blame municipality. You cannot blame them. It all boils down back to you, brother. And that, as a leader, that's how you have to wear it by your shoulder. It's called accountability and being responsible. Jamaica flood out and them something, and you could have simply take up your phone after there's so much rainfall and say to yourself, say, no man, they don't say the municipalities, them are going to need some money to clean and drain. Let me give them a link. Let me give them a link. Let me call a meeting. Let me call an emergency meeting. After what we saw with those rains, ladies and gentlemen, Desmond Mckenzie could have said, listen, Andrew Holness could have do it. I said, listen, brethren, when me see at my spiritual hill, when me see up with the lady, house, we have to go do something, you know? Because we're still in the hurricane season, you know? You guys are telling me that am I being impractical? Am I being impractical in saying what I'm saying? We are talking about the lives of every Jamaican citizen, not just labor right or PMP or independent. I come shift blame, I come talk about them not send them project allocation for one. My man, shut up. What you talking about? That's a serious thing this. I will wait till the thing boil down to the last minute. And that is the problem. We are procrastinate, we're too reactive as a government. We're supposed to be proactive in these situations. It could mean the loss of lives or the saving of lives. But do you actually care about the people? Is the question. Or do you actually care about the perception of your leadership? You care about how you're perceived and not actually what you're actually doing and the results and the practicality. We not play with the lives of the citizens of Jamaica, brother.
I showed you just a while ago. 2 days. 2 days. Right? As a result of the country reacting to the outer bands. Right? You see that the system has already broken.
Of course.
It's already broken. Right? No drain. And so then you have that heavy load of water. Right?
Yes.
Start to block traffic. This is what I am talking about, Andrew.
Crazy.
And your government don't seem to realize that. Now let me show you another thing so that now you can see exactly what I'm talking. I am spoon feeding you. I'm spoon feeding you. Now let us go to the clip with Mr. Dad. Look at it. I'm Jamaican.
Patricia Avenue in Edgewater, and you would have seen some of the videos of the flooding. And how far up the water gone, John? Right under the window. Under the window, the house. But the citizens, of course, have started some work on the project. They're going to take over the project and they're going to make sure that everything is clear in preparation for the storm. So residents of Edgewater, especially Patricia Avenue, we are on it, and we should be able to once that clear is clear. But still make the preparations for the incoming storm. So some of you may have seen the videos with the flooding on Patricia Avenue in Edgewater, and in fact the citizens had already started to do some work where they were clearing the drains of some rubble from a collapsed wall. I am coming on board now to do some assistance, and I just want to commend the residents for coming together even before we had the opportunity to come in and give some assistance, to take matters into their own hands and start the clearing, looking out for each other, even though this block drain was not affecting them at this side of the community. The other side was getting affected, and they all came together, and this is how we want to facilitate persons within the community working together for the mutual benefit of all, and that's what we're all about right now. So as you can see, we still have some rubble in the drain, and we're going to make sure that everything's clear and the chance of flooding is decreased significantly.
Okay, let me talk to my Jamaican people. Let me talk to my Jamaican people. Let me talk to
Fire Sean, big up.
You want to think of it?
Hi, Tiffy.
So you keep a press conference.
Tiffy, you ain't no link, mate. Go on, Tiffy.
Right? What does that press conference mean to us if you are not addressing the issues that need to be addressed? What is the reason for the press conference? What's the reason for the press conference?
Talk truth.
To talk about, okay, sometimes I have to quarterback in, and sometimes I have to leave from the front. Doing what?
Doing what?
What are you doing? What are you doing? The clip that I just showed is 23 hours ago, sir.
Hey,
the system has not yet.
Yankee Bless, talk truth, my brother.
Jamaica. And you see, the system collapse.
Let's get to 100 likes on YouTube, please. On TikTok, let's get to 10,000 likes.
What is going to happen? Eh? And yet,
hi Martha.
I heard Patricia Muda, right, wanting to say, okay, all right, just stay and listen to the government authorities who are speaking about this issue.
Yes.
Because people are not to listen to social media.
Yes. Talk up.
Because social media is highlighting the serious issues
Right.
that we need to address.
Right.
Not one of you in the press conference, not one, speak about a strong structural drainage system to many communities, right? That have their municipal and who voted for such councillor and mayor who supposed to ensure the constituency in their community drainage system in clean and upkeep. What happened to the money? What happened to taxpayers' money?
Right.
And many of these communities are going to be facing the flood because of what? And face several damages because several drains are not clean.
Sandy Gully had biggest problem.
Them homes flooded out, right? Furniture damage, appliance damage, and the problem goes on.
And
here, and all what the government needs to do is just come out and react and speak about Office of Disaster Preparedness and tell, come on, this is just bull. But what happened to the taxpayers' money? How the taxpayers' money being surgically being used within the constituency, right? So that we know very well, let me repeat myself, that we have a hurricane season to deal with. And in dealing with an hurricane season, right, the community development is essential and important for persons to preserve their goods, preserve their assets, preserve their properties.
Yeah.
You are making Jamaica poorer and poorer and poorer and poorer and poorer.
I wonder if that is their agenda. I wonder, as go to a long time in the sea, I wonder if that is their agenda, Gaza security. I wonder if that is there an agenda to just destabilize Jamaica and make it poorer and 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 poorer? Is this why the government is maintaining its incompetence? Could it be? And they're going to say, oh, it's conspiracy. Well, conspiracies have played out. Conspiracies have played out. If you look at, Chrissy, Wagwan, if you look at the CIA older documents from in the past that they released, didn't you guys see documentation of conspiracies, planned coups, FBI the same? So conspiracy, hey Nessa, conspiracy is not something fun size what's up. Conspiracy is not something that, oh, just because it's conspiracy that means it's not manifesting, that means it's not happening. Can't stay there. Alright, yeah.
Because when each system comes and damage people, products, properties, and assets, are you going to give them it back?
Nope.
Let us start the truth now.
Nope.
Are you going to give them it back?
Nope.
No, they have to start all over again. And so that each year, as it relates to hurricane season, right, we should know what is going to happen.
Yep.
For the corruption of your government, you understand, rubbing up taxpayers' money.
Yep.
You don't have it to pay out.
Yep.
You owe several contractors from where nothing very young. And so then now it becomes a problem now. You don't want to speak about it. So then guess what? Desmond Mckenzie takes down sequences and you tell Desmond Mckenzie to take himself. Because he came out and told a fat lie. What happened to the money? And he came out taking the taxpayers. What the people are get voting for you people? Only worthless. What people are getting? Now I want to find out if mainstream media is not going to lead a narrative. If Big Mama is not going to lead a narrative, right? And drain system.
Them now
drain system.
Them now do it.
In place.
Them now do it.
To preserve our community.
Them now do it.
The constituencies and in general protect the citizenry of Jamaica. That's all I'm asking.
Them now do it.
That's all I am asking.
Them now do
time
it.
for you now, Big Mama. Come in front of the car.
And Ramsey, what's up?
Now, so, we need about that, you understand, and them press conference, let me tell you something. If you are not dealing with, you understand, the structural drainage system of Jamaica, your press conference is a garbage.
Garbage.
Nothing coming out of your press conference.
Rubbish.
You can see that. Now, let us get into Mr. Cliff Hughes. And let Jamaica hear your Cliff Hughes. Let them hear this man.
I will Cliff Hughes say. I want a different topic this.
Let Jamaica hear you, Cliff Hughes. How much money you
Keep yourself.
No, you know, me I come back to that. Me don't want to go off topic. Me could go to this now. Right? Because this is the issue. And Ramsey, you good, my baby? Mwah. You say them a go? How what Chris say? Them not gonna do it. That's facts. Them not do it. Them not do it, you know? And TikTok, me no want to no feel like say me not abandon on you know, so. You just bear with me. I 3 devices me I operate from here. Share up the live for me, man, and tap up the screen, man. Like up the live, man. Let's go. Listen to the general.
Norman Scott, Chairman of the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation.
Yes.
And the Mayor of Spanish Town.
Yes, sir.
And I'm speaking from the National Caucus of the PNP of Councillors. And we wish to categorically refute
Yes.
recent statement made by
Desmond
the
Mckenzie.
Honorable Nestor Morgan,
Oh, Nestor Morgan.
Minister of Works,
Eh.
and I think it is climate change.
Sassy D, mosquito them a go on bad.
That funding was sent to the municipal corporations in a press conference this morning. I want to make it absolutely clear
Yes.
that all the municipalities that we have checked, the latest funding that they have gotten
Yes.
are, in some instances, the latest being August, and
Yes.
some as late as July.
You hear that?
So
All of the municipalities them when Norman Scott check has gotten funding the latest August, but some of them as far back as July. You want to hear what the man say? So how are they going to prepare for this storm? How are these municipalities going to prepare for the storm? Houseway.
this statement that the minister has made, we want to refute it. We want to make it absolutely clear that the municipal corporations have not received any such funding.
So, Mayor, in terms of preparation for the hurricane in that event, how are you coping since no funds have come to the council?
Well, we have to be just using, and I want to make it absolutely clear in answering that question, because
May I tell you prudence?
the funding for August that we received has to be used to pay the allocations for councillors that are outstanding, that have already been done. And so the council.
So you hear that? The man them have to pay the councils, the councillor them, for outstanding fees for work that has already been done. Rotted.
Is extremely strapped at this moment, at this particular time, for resources to deal with this impending system. We are expecting and we are hoping that, as the minister stated, that the PRF for September should be used for drain cleaning, and so we are hoping that those funds will be sent to us very soon so that mitigation works can be done.
So hold on there. You know, so this really bad. I may never really understand the extent of how bad it is. So from July, August, September, October, 2.5 months, my general. Some of my municipalities, they never get no money. In our hurricane season, I realize how wickedness this in Antonio Wagwan. Right? But of course this was 2 days ago. And after pressure, them come out and say them look to allocate 400 million across all municipalities. 400 million with an average out 36 hour. Me can't do much right now. Somebody divide 36 now 400. You about 36. How much municipality? 14. Divide 14 in a 400 million. Yeah, man. 14 in a 400 million.
In order to be prepared for this impending system.
Minister Mckenzie, make a statement probably about a week or so about that. That's, the parish councils have some funds, I think is 4 set of funds where they can go ahead and use without any approval from the Minister of Local.
No. What he said is that the councils have own source funding.
Yes.
And I will just want to, I think he named 13 to be exact in his statement.
Yes.
But I just want to make it absolutely clear.
Yes.
That these own source funds that the councils have in their jurisdiction, it's a peanut.
You hear him say? It's a peanut. So those funds, 15 of them, those funds are not adequate. Chump change. So when you hear Desmond Mckenzie divert to own source funds and I name out 13 or 15 of them, you hear what the man say? Those funds are peanut. I remember saying Desmond Mckenzie said in the video before, that those funds are used to pay a councillor, pay this, pay that. So why is he even mentioning it and trying to recuse the government from their responsibility? Where's, listen to me, man. Sure.
It's a peanut. And in some cases, it can't even help in making the salaries for those persons that are employed in these various areas.
Wanna hear that? The money is so small. In some cases, it cannot pay the salary of the people in the various areas. So what is Desmond Mckenzie talking about? Huh? What am I talking about?
Help us to understand. During times of disaster, like what we're experiencing now, isn't there some emergency funding that government has that they usually disperse to, say, parish councils and so on to help with the preparation aspect of things?
Well, I can't speak for...
Hey, my friend with the funny name, what you deal with? Verna. D-I-C-O-L-E, what you deal with?
Government, I can't even speak for the local authority. But under the PRF system, there is a fund that is called the SGR.
Yes.
Which is, in effect, an emergency fund.
And that has not been paid over to you?
I can't say it's not paid over to us. It is a fund that is kept at the council, but you have to seek permission from the minister in order for it to be expended.
That fund that Mr. Morgan said that the councils will have received, if you don't get this money, or detrimental, it will be, for going forward.
It is going to adversely affect mitigation work for the minister.
Good afternoon, Winsome. I could hear the last question there again. Important. The last question is important.
That fund that
Leo Goddess, what's up?
The councils will have received, if you don't get this money, or detrimental, it will be, for going forward.
It is going to adversely affect mitigation work for the municipal corporation.
You hear that? You hear that? Adversely affect mitigation work for the municipal cooperation. That is what the people are dealing with. Now, where is she? I thought I had her queued up. Oh, here she is. Remember this, because this is important as well.
From the People's National Party Media Unit. This is Natalie Nita Darby, Shadow Minister on Local Government and Participatory Democracy. I'm issuing an urgent call to the Minister of Local Government, Honorable Desmond Mckenzie, to release the September parochial revenue fund allocations immediately. Tropical Storm Minister demands a comprehensive drain cleaning program for which the minister himself designated these funds. Yet, the councils have received nothing. This haphazard disbursement of funds is preventing critical maintenance work. My consultations with mayors and minority leaders across the country confirm constant lateness in transfers from the Ministry of Local Government to the local authorities. This situation poses a high risk to property and life, as the last exercise of drain cleaning was done in June, 4 months ago, which in itself was inadequate. This has found...
Pause. So, drain cleaning was done 4 months ago in a June, you know, which was inadequate. That means it wasn't properly done. It wasn't effective. So after ineffective drain cleaning 4 months ago, while being in, Rachel, what's up? While being in the season of hurricane, the storm coming within a parliament, we are raised critical questions. Speaker of the House are shut we down. And them can't ask the question them. Because why? It's a big cover up. Them don't want to look bad. That's it. They don't want to look bad. Right now, Andrew worry, you know, because I'm telling them, I'm not going to play everything what him say in our press conference. And one thing I'm going to play what him say in our press conference, when piss me off, when I can't go watch the press conference in itself, because it was a whole bunch of repetitiveness and pacifying and trying to, you know, guys, you know, you got to take this seriously, but don't really overreact and just pray, because we hope that the storm doesn't actually hit us. But at this point, all indications is that it's a direct hit, and if you live here, so move. It was all of that, right? Yeah, exactly. This is why Juliet did not want the questions to be asked. So the drains were not adequately cleaned in July. Want to hear that? Let's continue.
A wider part of a cash crunch, where local government authorities have to be subsidizing salaries coming out of the recent review of compensation. Despite government pronouncements, if basic works like drain cleaning are not done,
yes,
the people face dire consequences.
Wow.
Minister Mckenzie is currently presiding over a cash-strapped system. Unless he acts urgently, the local government system is heading back to the crisis of the 1980s.
Wow.
Visit our website at pnp.org.jm or check us out on Facebook at Jamaica PNP.
So you hear that? So after all of this, now we hear about some allocations of 400 million, and they were very candid about the timing. It's 200 million first, and then so it's like it's a wait and see not to. And I'm saying, bro, listen to me, man. I don't think it's unwise for you to go full all out in cleaning the drains. And I'm talking about properly. I'm not talking about cleaning them and leaving the debris on the side for the water wash back the debris in the drain. Me I talk about cleaning them, getting trucks and equipment to move them. Now, Andrew Holness said something very important. He admitted that there weren't enough equipment. So my thing is this. Jamaica is an entity, right? A business, a corporation. Why doesn't the corporation own its own tools? Why doesn't Jamaica have trucks that Jamaica owns? Why doesn't Jamaica have big equipment that Jamaica owns? Why? It's our tax dollars being paid, you know, and those equipment will be there for our benefit, especially in times like this of great emergency. So why is it? And I am not even going to blame the JLP for this. These are just for government for us think about moving forward. Why is it we don't have those equipment? Why are we so comfortable in contracting other entities that have equipment? For me, I just think that when it comes out to certain things, you should have it yourself. And you can rent it out when it's not being used, so it can bring forth revenue. All of that would need to be done under a government that is transparent and one that is not corrupt, albeit. But I'm just saying, I'm thinking about solutions here. The poor maintenance of the drains cannot continue. It cannot continue. Regular rainfall is flooding out these communities and the city, town, Kingston and St. Andrew. Right? And we have to understand how fragile everything is, you know. Sometimes I just the mercy of God, you know. But you see, it appears as if the mercy of God run up on Jamaica, you know. And we all know why. We all know why. But listen, make we hear what Desmond Mckenzie has said. Hear this. These are today.
There has been some controversy coming from the opposition as it relates to the funds that they are claiming that they have not gotten to spend. I want to spend a couple of minutes on it because I don't want the country to believe that this administration and myself as a minister in any way is playing politics with emergency.
No, somebody please explain to me at what point did the People's National, well, I don't remember them saying that they are playing politics with the money. Do you guys remember them saying that? Maybe they did. Hey, they say Zofia. Is that Zofia? That's how that's pronounced. Melissa sit down and I decide where to go. Sadly, she chosen Jamaica. It's so that way, but that's true. Vinute swearing. Big up. Welcome. Guys, remember to smash the like button on Bolo Bvrclips. Come on now. Right? So, he says he doesn't want Jamaica to believe that they are withholding funds and they are playing politics with emergency. I find that statement to be very peculiar. I would have said, Jamaica, it is a lie. We are not trying to withhold funds. I wouldn't have said, I don't want you to believe. Because I cannot want you to believe, you know, while it's still a fact. You understand what I'm saying? I might not want you to believe that this is what is happening, but it's happening. So I found that statement to be very, very peculiar. Let me play it again.
I don't want the country to believe that this administration and myself as a minister in any way is playing politics.
No, but Desmond Mckenzie, sir, with your history and your antecedents in the darkest times in politics with the Jamaica Labour Party, you come from that era. You come from that era of Siaga saying when Eventide home was burnt down, that him only care about the lives of the JLP people that died in the fire. You come from that era, you know. You come from that nasty era, from that antecedents. You are a prodigy of Siaga, all being that, you know, you guys had an abusive relationship. But you come from that antecedent. So why wouldn't the Jamaican people believe that you are playing politics with something so critical as emergency? Why wouldn't they believe that? These are all questions. If you notice how I frame that, these are all questions. Why wouldn't they believe? If it was somebody else in the party that's not so far back into the nastiness of the politics of the Jamaica Labour Party and the shower posse, you know, hey, we probably wouldn't be like, let's get them the benefit of the doubt. They're kind of new. But you? Why wouldn't they believe? Why? Tell us.
With emergency. The municipal corporations, by law, is required to hold a percentage of the parochial revenue funds that they have. And the purpose of that is to respond to emergencies. Those funds should not be spent unless an emergency such as the one we are experiencing now.
So, may I ask one idiot question? The other day when the flooding them did go on and mash up Kingston and them place there and other parts of Jamaica, those were not emergencies. Is it possible that that fund was used at that time and the funds need to be replenished? Is it possible? Is it possible?
It's happening. And they are required to seek the permission of the ministry to spend those funds, because previously before, that funds were used to do other things outside of emergencies.
So now he might try to paint a bad picture of the municipalities then. If previously they were used for other things and that practice is done, it's not happening anymore. Right? I mean, why is it you go back to those funds? Are those funds adequate enough to clean all the drains? That's another question. Are clean enough of the drains? You see, this is a tit for tat. And we need to get the figures them, you know. This is why we need transparency, you know. You see, one key thing, that Mystic Sensation mentioned. You see, Jump used to give you the details of funding when it comes to projects. They have now locked off Jump access to those things, you know. From what I understand. And I am open to correction. Alright? I am open to correction. But from what I understand is that Jump website, because I even heard Mr. Will Rattigan talking about it the other day when he just came back. Jump website doesn't have certain access to certain details in terms of Wagwan Velma. Blessings, my sister. When I born on those last some day. Somebody sent last some a message in that group till I say my life. I miss her. I born on those, I miss last some. Right? Velma send her a message. Tag her in our message for the group there. And make sure know say my life. Where is she? Probably out on a boat. Probably she knows that she's not there in Jamaica. But I don't think she is. But yeah, you know, something about this thing are kind of off with the Jam thing and them not having certain things again on their website that they usually have where funding and allocations are concerned. It's very interesting that Jump is now blocked off from that. Very interesting from what I understand.
And in fairness to some of the MCs, they have been using the SGR And they have said it publicly in response to the call. Some have not, because they have exhausted the SGR on other issues that are not emergency related. And they are therefore looking to the Ministry of Local Government to supplement what they have used outside of what is required.
All right. So who are these? Who are these people that use the money out of the SGR? And how did they access the money without your permission? Isn't it a case where they're supposed to ask you permission? And if they have done that, what are the sanctions in place for such breaches? Because I'm trying to understand, you know, if somebody is compromising, whether it be PMP or JLP, right? If they are compromising our effectiveness, because you're putting all sole blame on the SGRs and the municipalities. If they are compromising our efforts to prepare for a storm, I think we need to do everything in our power to put policies in place to make sure that never happens again. I mean, that has to be something that is brought up, and emergency meetings are done, and decisions are made, and things are tabled for the benefit of the Jamaican people. Because I'm just going off what Desmond Mckenzie is saying, you know, and asking critical questions. You feel what I say? But the flip side of it is that when I listen to the PMP mayor, I am not hearing this same way I talk right there, so, you know, something off about it. Something is very off about it.
Funds have been earmarked. They were advised that they could use 2 months of the local revenue funds for drain cleaning. And I want the country to understand.
When were they advised? After Parliament, what in a Parliament were there? And after them ball out? Is it another reaction from you? And that may try to tell us, say, yo, them think them slick.
That the municipal corporations generate their own source of revenues that they can spend.
We don't want to hear about that. We don't hear say that a peanut money compared to one half. We don't want to hear about that, Desmond. Stop mentioning that. That money is not enough according to Norman Scott. Stop it. Stop it. You make it look like say the man them have adequate funds where them no need for link on for no money. There's no need for the SGR. That is how you present it. You make it look like say everything is just hunky-dory and you guys have just put everything in place. No! Stop it. Stop lying to the people, brother. Because if that was the case, they think them are going in a look of flooding who go on. I refuse to believe that the municipalities them have the money. All of them have the money for cleaning drain them and not clean them regular. In a hurricane season, to the point they look rainfall. Just the other day, 2 days ago, you see the man play the video, Mystic Sensation play the video. Look at the state of the roads. There's no road. And water people are drive pan. What are you talking about, Lorraine? What's up? What are you talking about? What you are describing and the reality is night and day, brother. Me I try to follow you, but I just foolish. I mean, all my ears. Foolishness. Excuses. Trying to evade responsibility. That's all I'm hearing. Eagle eyes, what's up? That's all I am hearing, you know.
End.
Woman, let me
own ledger that the ministry has nothing to do with. So the municipal corporations can find funds to do the work that is necessary.
You hear that? According to him, you know, the municipal corporations don't need the money from them. And that the man is saying, no? The man has put sole blame upon the municipal corporation. And I want the PMP to do a press conference after the storm and detail this municipal corporation thing. You feel me I deal with? Because I find it very alarming that what he's saying is true and the PMP would be coming out and saying what they're saying. Somebody is lying. And I don't believe Desmond Mckenzie. I can't tell you that. Me I lean more past him a lie. So me I say, when I want the PMP do a press conference, I'm lay it out on the table. Lay it out on the table, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we want.
And I note that the opposition have mentioned that based on the survey that they did, all of the municipalities have said that they are not in a position for us to welcome Prime Minister. And I note...
Alright, Karen, I hope you are watching. Karen, I hope you are watching. Because me hear your text back and forth. Caution, big up yourself. Lady K, walk on. Me hear your text back and forth. See, Andrew just walk in there. That's not AI. All of those people would need to be AI for it to be AI. Him there, man. If you might go fly out, you know fly out yet. You understand? If you might go fly out, he not fly out yet. Why he would be flying out, I don't know. You understand? But if you might go fly out, he not fly out yet. So I will just go and watch and see. You understand? When you say, Velma, you have to go up on the road. Bless up yourself and my sister.
That it is said that some of the municipalities are not in a position to do it. All of them, you really say. But at least 5 municipalities that are controlled by the opposition has come out publicly to say that they have undertaken drain cleaning exercise and they are in a state of readiness.
I wish 5 municipalities that come out and say that. Which 5 PMP municipalities come out and say them get funding and them in our state of readiness to this time? I would have loved to hear them click there. Anybody have them? Nah, so them not exist now. But I think he might exaggerate. Them in our state of readiness. Hey, me tell you say. Yeah.
I want to say to the country this morning,
yeah, man,
that this administration takes seriously the question of our preparedness for disaster.
What kind of graveyard?
And we will work across the board to ensure that we provide quality service to the people and to ensure that the people's business is taken care of. So let me repeat again, that the municipal corporations are in a position. There are 13 levels of fees that they are collecting, that they have control over those 13 layers of fees. The only ones that is controlled by government in terms of the Ministry of Finance is the PRF, which is a proceeds of the revenues from motor vehicle licensing and fees, which we get 66.3%. And on submission of your program, the funds are released, and the determination of the amount that the MCs get is not determined by the Ministry of Local Government. It comes directly from tax office.
I see you see, what these guys do well, you know, is that them talk you to sleep. So, and them don't talk about the core issue. The contractors that have not been paid. What's going on with that? What's the update on that? Are you saying that there's no contractors that can say they were not paid? Why would contractors go and complain about not being paid? As a matter of fact, I saw a contractor go live on TikTok and go link one councillor, our MP, our place, brawling for him money. Because I must say, yo, brother, a month I'm going to get my one, you know. You feel what I deal with? So these things happen. These things happen. They do. They do happen. It's not taboo. It's not taboo. But our thing is that we cannot afford, that is bad management and bad governance. We cannot afford those types of situations happening with contractors that are contracted to clean our drains in a time when it's the hurricane season. If that is happening, that is unacceptable. Period. Oh, by the way, we know say Melissa there, but you know, so now I'm going to clarify that 201,000 there. 201,538 US dollars. When CMEX put on their filing. For the fees, yeah man, we have to talk to you about that, man. We don't forget. It's not a 9-day wonder. We have to tell you what go on.
They get property taxes.
We don't want to hear this again. I'm repeat himself. Come on, fam, come on. Right, that's some more ago. Hear this man I know.
One of the challenges we have picked up is that because the hurricane has a part of managing the response to the pandemic is to manage trade and commerce, to ensure that our...
Anything else you would love to say?
Oh no, as you mentioned, information. Jamaicans should be aware that the prediction of the course of the
Simple
storm
pebbles, what's up, my baby?
And there are several models at the course aware that the prediction of the course of the storm is not a precise science. And there are several models, and we take the best of the models plus our own indigenous knowledge of our situation to give the best projection. But as an act of God,
the best projection is the best guess. So even the information that they're telling us now, that they say that they should be the only ones you listen to, it's a guess. If all it means a scientific and calculated guess, it is a guess. God can make his storm dead tomorrow and no rain or fall nowhere. Just dead, gone at zero. You understand? That's what he's saying.
You have no control over what nature may decide to do.
Exactly.
Which is why we need to give you the up-to-date information. So we may have said something yesterday or even an hour ago, but the situation has changed. And so we need to bear that in mind. It's very important that we say this because in the decentralized media world technically we have citizen journalists and every opinion can be broadcast. The impact of
every opinion can be broadcast. That is his problem. That is their problem. And I'm telling you, they're coming after us, you know. They are coming after us. You guys remember the country the other day with them locked down social media, for Facebook and everything, and there was a war that ensued after that, after protests, and police unalived some citizens, and then they unalived some politicians. Yes. These guys have a problem with mainstream media. They have social media. They have attacked social media. They are not comfortable with us sharing our views on what is going on in the country. Nepal, thank you so much. Oh, you mean if you go yes? If you go yes? Hear him.
Broadcast of an opinion or information that is not accurate in the time of a disaster can have impactful consequences and can impact the outcome of the efforts. So I'm urging everyone to be, at this time, responsible. Use social media for what it was designed to be, social, not anti-social media.
What all that coming? All that coming. Use social media for what it was meant to be. Social. Him sound slow, eh? Anti-social. Oh, that's not even the right terminology. Right? When you're socializing with somebody, may I show you how them slow enough. I crap in my talk, yes, Janet. When you socialize with people, what you do? Aren't you guys sharing opinions? Aren't you guys sharing thought? Isn't that what you're doing? Let me tell you something. The core of it is this, ladies and gentlemen. They don't want you to share your opinions with each other. They don't want you to share your thoughts with each other. They don't. Because it makes them look bad. And it jeopardizes their power structure that they have. That is the problem, you know. That is the core of the problem. DMs, big up. That is the core of the problem. Because all we're doing on here is socializing. Right? Chrissy come in, Chrissy talk, me yell up Chrissy, me talk to Simple Pebbles. Sometimes people call in, me talk to them. We are socializing. We are not anti-socializing. What the hell he mean by this? Him just a chat crap.
I'm urging everyone to be, at this time, responsible. Use social media for what it was designed to be, social, not anti-social media. So let's use the media for the positive reassurance. Of course, bring to attention issues.
Positive reassurance? So you want to lie to you people about how we feel? But what we are sick? You want to lie to them? Let me tell you something. That is what I will not do. I will not lie to you about how I feel. I'm going to tell you how I feel. And the energy that I am feeling is that Jamaica is marked for judgment. And it's because of you. And what your government has done. And the prophets have spoken. And you have not listened. Years now, them tell you, 7-day fasting and prayer. And you sit down and you never do it and you never declare it. Well, warning time over. Judgment. Judgment. We're going to read Psalms 37. Come on, I'm going to read it again. Judgment. You understand? Psalms 37, ladies and gentlemen, is the order of the day right now. Here? Remember that.
That may occur. But, you know, don't use it as a means to create depression in the minds of citizens. And many persons going through very difficult times.
Yeah, no. All of a sudden, him concerned about the depression of the people. When you not pressure the people with no policy. And all we want to do, I give them 0%. Now pay them on time. They don't consider them depression. So I know a weep on social media are the problem. And Uno see how them stink? No, me see why Mr. Wayne knows some go on. Them stink for true, you know. Now we are the problem, you know. It's not them, you know. Them not ease the burden of the people, you know. Right? They give themselves 200 to 300% increase. That never affect the people them badly. Now we're not talking about 0% and maximum 2%. Police have argued for them overtime money. That now put them in a depression. The lady will come by Mr. Lonesome, we have cancer and working at the hospital and can't get paid. That now put her in a mental depression. But we are cause the problem. You see how them stink? How is it that we get the blame? When they're on social media. If you highlight the truths about what you're doing. What's up, Lorna? How is it? Garfield, big up yourself. How is it? We getting the blame for that. Make it make sense. Just make it make sense, you know? Please make it make sense. When the people of Jamaica protest, right, against the government, You send people for protest against the protests and I set them against one another. Huh? We now stop talk until Father God take break from our life and decide say you have free time. We now stop talk. Them stink. I come talk about people are under stress. You know business about people stress. For the business about people stress, you would have grow the economy and create the prosperity what you're talking about. Police are unalive people pitney. And you talk about meet the judge and meet the maker. So that now put them under stress. Are you under stress? You advocate for yourself right or so. You try to tell me, say, no man, please guys, just ease off of me now. And there people in Jamaica your business, boy. Eh? Are you under stress, Colleen Wagwan? You are the one with under stress. Because the words of the prophet and the men and women of God shall come to pass. Judgment and Holness. May I tell you that you're too wicked. You know what you do? Judgment. And you see a man come, have prayer and I ask for forgiveness for what you have done to the children who were unborn. And I mean say so. And you come confess your sins them. And I ask for forgiveness, but you continue your sins them after that. You never stop. You never stop, you know. You and your wife turn up together. So you never know, so them sins the way I commit against unborn pitney and stress out the people them right now. 24 pitney dead in a 25 day and Christopher Tufton get fire. So you don't feel like say them 24 family there, them 24 individual there will lose them baby. You don't feel like say them under stress. But we are the problem. Positive reassurance. Remember when Richard Hassan got some books and Billy shot them, and you say it's a dark day. Look how much dark blouse and skirt there under your government. And you want people to sit darkness and go on next year like. What kind of positive reassurance you talk about? A mid blouse and skirt night, a beat darkness in Jamaica now. Police are kill people. People are unalive people. People are unalive themselves. Baby are dead in the hospital, left, right, and center. And you can talk about positive reassurance. People can't even find food to buy to prepare for the storm. And you talk about positive reassurance. It is grim. And that is the reality. It is grim. And it's full time now. We face the reality. Because it's until our back is against the wall that the Jamaican people is going to act in the manner they should and get to know. Sick and tired of now. Enough is enough, man. One ball of corruption back at you and your administration. Andrew Wheatley. When my man name up there, so Bobby Montague really the back in the parliament. After the use car, he talk about positive reassurance. You know, so I get mad. You know, me need to calm down. Me need to calm down. Not Jesus' name, me need to calm down. Me think about him, yo, me I tell you, me blood a boil. My blood a boil. Positive reassurance. For what? For what? This medium that we are using on social media, we will continue to attack it. You know how much youth have put food in them pocket? And I make them can't live one certain lifestyle where they can't imagine because a 9 to 5 don't work out. And instead of you supporting the flag of them, you not try to tear them down. But oh, here is the hypocrisy. Here is the hypocrisy, you know, ladies and gentlemen. Let me show you the hypocrisy. When it served your government, I'm going to show you, let me find the evidence. When it served your government, all of you was embracing the flag of them. Who remember? Who remember when they were not embrace the flag of them? Who remember? The JLP flag of them? Who remember? Who remember? Let us refresh the memory. Let us refresh the memory. I'm going to show you when they were, when it pleased them, when they had an advantage with the vloggers them that were in their pockets and on their side and was spreading propaganda that made them win the election. Them never have no problem. Patrick, what you deal with? Them never have no problem, you know. But there's an all-out war now from the JLP to the vlogger them. All-out war against we. Every press conference the man then keep, the man then tell the people them say, don't listen to nobody but we. Don't listen to nobody but we. Them full of shit. It is unfair. All the vloggers is not out here spreading misinformation. And some of them vloggers are spread misinformation for Mark Golding and other members of the PMP. And plain lies. Point blank lies them I tell for the people them. You understand? And we don't hear them come out and condemn them bloggers, them JLP bloggers. Who remember this? Who remember this?
To our social media warriors.
Who remember this?
Alex Hicks, Selena. To our social media warriors like Keisha Mack, Alex Hicks, Selena, Oral Campbell, Bridget Watson, Donovan the Pass, Black Italian, Jay Brown, Alex Jano, Mr. and Mrs. Dottyman, Chopper John West from the Chopping Block, who is our personal Ian Harding.
Personal Ian Harding, you know. Chopper John from the Chopping Block, you know. We're out here and check the people in up and hard here, you know. But him never exercise film force yet, you know. And nobody never see when him stepping up. Eh? Man, we are present themselves like them a criminal, you know. Them a big up in a parliament, you know. Say them are them vlogger, you know. But yet still, the people them not listen to we. Them is a piece of, hey. Listen me now, man. I'm going for going. Who remember this?
Know that 85% or so.
Who remember this?
To our social media warriors like Keisha Mack, Alex Hicks, Selena, Oral Campbell, Bridget Watson, Donovan the Pass, Black Italian, Jay Brown, Alex Jano, Mr. and Mrs. Dottyman, Chopper John West from the Chopping Block. Who is our...
A name like Mr. and Mrs. Dottyman. Oh my... Yo, it's a disgrace that this man even come in a parliament. I have never heard the PMP come in a parliament and big up a vlogger or vloggers. I've never heard it. It is safe to assume that these individuals' names are on their payroll. Chopper John, they get big contract for oversee big something there project. When well, let me see me find it. When Mark Golding when I visit the hospital, now Chopper John when I give him tour. Let me see if I can find the clip. Mark Golding visit. What the hospital name again? What the hospital name again? Cornwall Regional Hospital. Right? Let me see if I can find the clip. Chopper John was the one that was giving Mark Golding the tour of the hospital. See me can find it on TikTok. TikTok, I want better search engine, you know. When they put certain words in TikTok more accurate, you know, that I find out. When I put in certain words, I tell them I don't know how they do it, but the video them pop up, brother. Zine. See me can find it. See if I hit this. Cornwall Regional Hospital in Jamaica. Blah blah blah. Who is this? No, I'm not see Mark Golding like that. See me can't find it. Well, yeah. A Chopper John all their school cause disruption in a school. They on school board. And a cause disruption with principal. Right? members of them cabinet was once media personnel. So it's safe to say that using a deductive reason, these people were on the payroll and they were awarded for their loyalty nationwide. Our foundation, our breeding ground for ministers of government. We see we are even media personnel I get job in a police force. Big job in a police force. It tell you everything you need to know about mainstream media. The JLP only like media that they can control. You understand? They don't like media when I spread no lies for them. Right? And everybody have their biases and they are entitled to their biases. But you cannot, in any good faith, tell me, say, I think I hate this.
The entrance looked absolutely fantastic when it's finished. It's gonna be absolutely amazing.
No.
So all you're seeing here is part of the...
No, not it. Right? Mark Gold in Southeast St. Elizabeth. Why may I tell you that I clicked a long time ago still, but sorry, so I can't find it. Sorry, so I can't find it. Watch the general and his wife, man.
Just as you see the night.
How are this? Come on for this here, man. Things are Marky G, them are sure. See that?
Just
so
as
how comes a film face come up? General and his wife. Lady Sandra. Oh wow, this a video come up? But that's not safe. No, I can't find the video. But Chopper John was the one. Chopper John was the one. We just can't find the video. You understand? I him give Mark Golding the tour. Let me see. Let me put tour. Mark Golding tour. Tour Cornwall Regional site. Or construction site. Construction. See if it come up now. This one keeps coming up. See me, I'm named Chopper John, you know. See me? I'm named Chopper John. This is the guy.
Never go after nobody politically yet. But we can tell you, put this in your pipe and smoke.
Listen to this.
Anyone on the rise against Mama D?
Yeah.
We are going to feel the hands of this youth. And I never see it yet. You never see me drop my hand yet. Oh, no guy never see me drop. Not even PNP never see me drop my hand yet.
You hear that?
I'm saying the willing to...
Only hear that?
Drop it on you.
The man said anybody touch Mama P. He was the project manager of the Cornwall Hospital. This is one of the man where the man them big up. The man them say in modern Ian Hardy. Listen.
Mr. and Mrs. Dirty Man, Chopper John West from the Chopping Block. Who is our personal Ian Harding?
You hear that? Personal Ian Harding. The man went on to say that they couldn't have won. They couldn't have done it without them. Right? And the JLP seems to want to come after the vloggers that don't speak their language and don't speak their narratives and don't see things the way they see it and call out the lies them with them I tell. You feel me I deal with? That them the like. That's what they don't like, y'all. My phone on charge. Low power mode in. You're there for high power mode now. Plug in. Plug in. No more low power mode. So you see what I talk about. You see the hypocrisy, guys, from this man, Andrew Holness. I come talk about keep social media for them. Never did tell Chopper John that when Chopper John when I advocate for them politically. They never did tell Mr. and Mrs. Dirty Man that. They never did tell them that. Them stink. They out order. I come talk about use social media for socializing. Bright out order. And you guys must do positive affirmation. The only positive affirmation or positive message we have put out is to say the only way to escape the judgment is through Christ Jesus. Period. So if you want one positive outside of that, we can't find it. Out there. Sorry to say, it is grim in Jamaica. The reality is grim under your government. It is a nasty reality. Listen to this guy.
In a way that you will never return. Okay. I remember some have the ammunition to do it.
Oh, them have the ammunition to do it. This is the representative. This is the man, the Cornwall Regional Hospital project manager. I don't know if I'm still project manager, but this is who JLP has aligned themselves with publicly, threatening people if them go against Mama D. Listen to this.
That is not right. You're taking your bomb. So be careful away. Don't mash up the dance. Our dance is in you. I said to the party leader say, that Allah.
Anything Andrew Holness say Allah. Me think say what the law say Allah. So you see say is a dictatorship. You see say a government badness them a deal with. And we have never heard Andrew Holness come out and publicly lash this audio and what he said. And disassociate his government with that type of rhetoric. We have never heard him say that. And that speaks volumes, ladies and gentlemen. Just in case you didn't know, because remember, you know, such man, you know, short man, you know, remember what happened with film case, you know, and them same one pay for the lawyer, you know. I just try to show you the reputation of the government and the party and how them operate. So when you see when him embrace government badness and Holness, we should have not been surprised, ladies and gentlemen. We should have not been surprised. This is a rogue government that wants to sanction social media, independent journalists. They want nothing more than to craft some laws to take food out of our plate. They want nothing more. Believe me when I tell you that. And I ask you that. I tell you that. They want nothing more than to do that. Here, you believe me when I tell you no. That are them objective. But, I'm going to leave it right there, so. Alright? No, Antonio, I'm not cook. Of course, Rose, same way, so. Alright, Palmer, big up. Guys, before you leave, please hit the like button. You understand? Nobody not donate. You understand? The donation can be hitting the like button and sharing the live. Please, it's free. That's a free donation. It don't take 2 minutes. Share this live with 10 people. Share this live with 20 people. For those on YouTube, not on TikTok. TikTok kind of different. So they can watch the replay. The word is love. Look more here. Disgusting. Oh, Tada.